space race.
Yeah. Let me take y'all back, man, as I do so well. Wasn't nothing like that, man. Wasn't nothing like that first time back in 1957. Red Scare, Sputnik, out of nowhere. Communists used to laugh at them jokes. Then we found out that they sent a satellite up close. Started like a challenge. They had a vibe and the US started digging it. We didn't know nothing. Straight Russian trying to play this race cool, but the US couldn't wait to get to the moon. Cause when we sent Explorer 1 there, it didn't compare, and Sputnik 2 was fair. Got me daydreaming, man, what? I think how we could be up on the moon if only we were soon. Makes it hard for a government too. As time goes by, NASA's created daydreaming, think that I'm spacing, but I'm sleeping. I want it bad, I never been obsessed before. Kenny wrote a note that said we'll be on the moon before you, dang. And we ain't never did this before, no. 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 We ain't never did this before, no. And we ain't never did this before, no. And we ain't never did this. They wrote us back and said, no way you can beat us, knowing it was frontin'. We said we got NASA, baby, knowing we was stuntin'. But if I told the truth, I didn't know if it'd be soon. Hadn't been in space until we landed in 1969. But they don't know much, so they done started a war. Oh, Afghanistan, we want to own you. We started in 1979. So Saturday, baby, we can get to fighting. That's when Mujahideen start shooting and our troops start sweating. Baby, you done woke my missiles up. We're thinking how your soldiers looked after we bombed them. States, please don't make us leave. US wrote back like, yeah, I can't promise that, fam. Soldiers trying to play it cool, but they got ran. But the civilians were scared, their stomachs turned. Even the other countries know they ain't got no home. And we ain't never did this before, no. 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 And we ain't never did this before. You know that feeling when you're gonna be free for the first time. I'm hoping that we get accepted to the UN. I'm hoping my back is covered by the British. And most of all, I'm praying to God don't start a war. I'm watching Guatemala, making sure they don't do nothing bright. Finally worked out, it all went to plan right. I'm all by myself now, are people happy, right? Our people, in our borders, in elections. But 1981 is when we decolonized and at least got our freedom. Now we back to space race. And then everyone was sad when Apollo 11 started flaming. Killed 3, ooh, space stopped. It's time for action. Wrapping up Soviet and Afghan war, just showed they lack it. But right before they rocketed, they ran and gassed it and said, I want to get something off my mental. I can tell you ain't slow, but call me be gentle. Cause we ain't never did this before, no. 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 And we ain't never did this before, no. We ain't never did this before, no. We ain't never did this before, no. We ain't never did this before, no.